Prince Harry is likely to have felt absolutely furious during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and could want an apology from the royal family, according to an expert. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex only made one public appearance at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, despite flying in from the US with their two children, Archie and Lilibet. However, the Sussexes did meet the Queen, though their request for a photograph of Her Majesty meeting their youngest child for the first time was allegedly rejected. Biographer Angela Levin, who spent a year with Harry, has now claimed the prince is likely to feel as if he is owed an apology and was largely ignored at the four-day celebration. She added that the Duke of Sussex is allegedly absolutely furious about the situation. According to Ms. Levin, it was clear Harry was unhappy when attending a Thanksgiving service at St. Paul's Cathedral in London on Friday. She told The Sun, "The thing that really stood out for me on that day was Harry's anger. He wears his emotions on his face and he looked absolutely furious. I think it's quite interesting really. He could have been feeling lots of things. I don't know whether he had a wave of feeling at what he had given up." Ms. Levin added, "I think he would have been very, very upset that he was largely ignored. He still feels HES owed an apology." However, the royal expert said Harry is the one who should apologize. She also claimed Harry and Meghan did not check Prince William and Kate Middleton's schedule before inviting them to a birthday party for Lilibet at Frogmore Cottage. At the time, Kate and William were in Wales with Prince George and Princess Charlotte. It comes after Ms. Levin told GB News that Netflix was keen to secure images of Harry and Meghan with royals like the Queen and Prince William for a documentary series they are filming. It is notable that the Sussexes were reportedly told there was no chance of an official photograph of the Queen meeting their one-year-old daughter Lilibet. Palace insiders may have worried any photos taken by Harry and Meghan would be shared with TV networks in the US or in Harry's upcoming memoirs. Speaking to GB News, Ms. Levin said this image would have been very, very valuable, adding, "They would have used it for Netflix. It would give them a kudos that they had her with her great-grandmother, you know." She said, Harry and Meghan wanted to see the Queen as soon as possible so she saw them on the first day. She went in, and then they asked if they brought their own photographer and they asked if he could take a picture of the two Lilibets and she said no, absolutely not possible. Because they would have sold it, it would be very valuable to them. Actually the palace was so clever and cunning that they never had a chance to be photographed with any of the senior royals. I heard Netflix wanted these pictures of them with the royals, but they were sitting on the right-hand side and the rest of them, Camilla, Charles, Catherine and William, on the other side. Ms. Levin said she believes that after failing to get the images they wanted they probably just went off in a rage. I think they felt that everyone would drop everything, she added, even on this amazing day because they were there, they'd come back. I thought they were like petulant teenagers really. If they didn't get what they wanted, they would leave and they left early. Ms. Levin also criticized the pair for compromising their own security, despite suing the government over security concerns. There he was in a car with black windows, so they were obliged with that so nobody could see who it was, and they opened the windows right down and started waving at the people, she said. That was an indication to me that couldn't be out of the spotlight. However, that is very dangerous. Someone can throw a bomb in or a load of tomatoes in through the window, she added, and actually, they also flew back on a jet that cost £160,000 but that's their business, but it put out 10 times more carbon emissions than a normal plane would. We've had him telling us all we must fly, we must be careful, we must let all this carbon emissions carry on, and there they are doing it themselves.